Hello and welcome to Awaken the Truth Within with Zoey Gold. Let's talk today about the difference and what creates the difference between mediocrity and thriving. So we're going to talk about the inner attitude that influences you in a way that leads your decision, your behavior, your actions, and your results towards mediocre results. And what creates the difference if you actually want to change that. So mediocrity, the inner attitude that usually creates it, it's that inner attitude of scarcity. Living the life of protecting yourself. So living a life of protecting myself, fear, protectiveness. And here I'm not talking about, those basic fears, natural fears, like the fear of loud noises and the fear of height that help you and actually help you avoid immediate danger and keep yourself safe. I'm talking about imagination, uncontrolled imagination, the imaginary things that will never happen because we live in the moment of now and you have no idea what's going to happen in a second. And what many people do is they constantly play unwanted outcomes in their head. They focus on them, they fear them, they try to push against them, and that's where they live. That's where they are in their focus, in their thoughts, and in their state emotionally and habitually most of the time. So it's that inner attitude of, scarcity, lack, living life of protecting myself, fear and protectiveness. And versus the expression of the real you. Tapping into the true abundance of source and knowing and love. The attitude, the inner attitude of give, serve, share, create, have and create. So with that mediocrity attitude, people usually have questions such as, I don't have enough. How can I get? How can I get money to protect myself? How can I get this thing that I want to protect myself, to avoid or prevent unwanted outcomes? And your focus is on unwanted outcomes, as you can see that. How can I get? Versus the questions such as, how can I share and give and serve? How can I give my gifts? How can I share my gifts? How can I serve? What gifts do I have? And how can I give those gifts? So it's that fine line, that shift in the inner attitude that creates all the difference. How can I cultivate that gift? How can I give it? How can I share it? How can I serve? And with that mediocrity inner attitude, you limit yourself. You try to confine yourself, to make your space smaller because you are constantly focusing on what you need to avoid and how you can protect yourself from things that you play with in your mind, in your wild, uncontrolled imagination. And that's what many people do. That's what they're trying to do. It's not your natural state, but that's where they mostly are. And if you can remember your earliest memories from your childhood, you will see that then the focus was on different things. But when you were growing up and you collected all the data and all the stuff and came up with different conclusions and internalized data, accepted different beliefs that many of them are negative and false, are not benefiting you, that's when that shift happened. When the person started to fear and focus on, because in any given moment of time, you can feel only one feeling. You can feel either love, openness, appreciation, or you can feel fear. You can feel resistance. So it is your choice. So that's that shift in that inner attitude. So limiting yourself or letting divine express more through you for the greatest benefit of you and everybody involved. So with that mediocrity in our attitude, the questions that arise, it's who to blame, what's wrong, why me, why is this happening to me? And the questions versus basically that other inner attitude where you are actually an expression of the real you, it's gratitude for everything. Everything, even negative thoughts and negative experiences and negative feelings and unwanted things, really being grateful for them and thanking the divine for them, for those experiences, those thoughts, because something really good is emerging from that. Something really good is being born from it, especially if you look at it from the truth within you and you see it, see the essence of it and see what it is giving you and the gifts that these situations and things and thoughts and even feelings are giving you. People, circumstances, whatever, and just feeling the gratitude and asking, how can I give? How can I serve? How can I share my gifts? What gift do I have? How can I give that gift? How can I cultivate that gift? How can I let divine express even more through me, flow freely through me? How can I love myself and others? How can I flow love? And focusing on that, because this is something you can do. Love is natural to you. You know how it feels. You know what you need to do, and you know it is your inner choice. It's your choice and it's your decision, whether you choose flowing love right now or not. Whether you're focusing and feeling and have this inner attitude of, I don't have enough, how can I get to protect myself? Versus, how can I give? How can I share? How can I serve? How can I give my gifts? How can I cultivate them? And being grateful for everything that comes to your life, because life is happening for you. Everything happens for the best of the soul. So have an amazing day. It was Zoey Gold, and I will talk to you in our next episode of this podcast. Bye now.